Hello, everyone. Michelle is having a little bit of technical difficulties. Yes, YouTube is down, that's why. But we're almost ready, so it will be starting soon.
Competition's on, I'm ready to compete. I'll finish that puzzle right under your feet. Putting every piece in its perfect place. Time ticking, heart racing. Gotta keep up the pace. Feeling the adrenaline is running through my veins. I'm the puzzle king. No one can
Yes, so Daniela, I'm repeating.
game.
The live stream is down. There was a little bit of technical difficulties. Michelle is coming back and everything, so we're almost ready. Just give us a minute.
Satisfaction I see. I'll complete that puzzle in the blink of an eye. Puzzling is my game, you know I'm the master. Fitting all the pieces faster and faster. Competition's on, I'm ready to compete. I'll finish that puzzle right under your feet. Putting every piece in its perfect place. Time ticking, heart racing. Gotta keep up the pace. Feeling the adrenaline is running through my veins. I'm the puzzle king. No one can beat my games. Jigsaw puzzle is my obsession. It's true, I'll conquer them too. The thrill of the chase, satisfaction I see. I'll complete the puzzle in the blink of an eye. Puzzling is my game, you know I'm the master. Fitting all the pieces faster and faster. Competition's on, I'm ready to compete. I'll finish that puzzle right under your feet.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's party. We are back online. Nothing like a little bit of a, stress to kick off the day, but I'm really excited to see you all there. Can we get a wave from all the participants today? Fantastic. I love the screens, very colorful, lots of decorations and mascots and colorful puzzle pieces, flags, everything. Very exciting. We're going to have a close-up look at everybody as we go through the puzzle competition. And yeah, welcome, Fruji. You're in the winning mood today.
Hello. Yes, I'm very stoked for tonight. I'm very happy that I got to co-host this, specifically the world party.
Yeah, and you have champion dogs, and you're going to channel some of that winning energy for the next 2 weeks.
Yes, exactly. This is actually the largest trophy that I have in the house, which is from one of the group wins of my dog. So it's kind of comically large, but yeah, it's a nice memory. So this is the one that is going to be my mascot for today.
Very nice. Yeah, so just for everybody who didn't catch it a few minutes ago, we had the live stream started, but there were some issues there, so we had to basically delete it and cancel it. So the original link has gone. In case you gave that link to someone, they would just need to go to Speed Puzzle Europe channel, click on the live stream, and then they'll find us. I'll give some more instructions again about the timer, because I know we have new people joining us who haven't used the new system yet that we started 2 weeks ago. I'll remind that again before we start. Welcome to all our followers on YouTube. So yes, remember we have prizes to win today for different categories, including mascot, best dressed, best use of EJJ wrapping paper, and trophy. Yes, we want to see some trophies. And also for the viewers at home, make sure you comment a lot, supportive, funny, informative, interesting comments. Interact with us. We'd love to, for you to be a part of this party, which of course the theme is the World Championship, which is coming up, as we all know, in a couple of weeks. We want to remember the good experiences from previous years, and we want to celebrate what's coming up and send all our positive, good vibes to all the participants And also those who are not going, I know you're going to, that you don't feel that, have that FOMO effect, but you can still celebrate, you can still join in and cheer everyone on. Yes, so let's, there is one thing I need to mention. Danica, would you please double check the puzzle that you have? Your puzzle box looks different. Just double check that you have the right number. Tonight's competition is number 91. We do sometimes use different wrapping papers, but only if we run out of another one, and your wrapping paper was different and the box shape also looked different. So please just double check you have number 91, and it should have like some little animals building robots and building spaceships and things like that. All right, so let's start by let me double check, remind everybody, everyone should be registered in our system the email that you got, you should be registered. I have 80 registered right now, which looks about right. And basically at the moment, once you log in, it should say 2 hours. And when I do the countdown, it will automatically start counting up from 0. And there will be a done button. So you can basically ignore this. Like if you have registered and it's already blue, then just put it off to the side. You don't need to do anything until you are finished, and then you hit the done button. If for any reason your screen is frozen or you can't get into it or it's not working, just write done in the chat. But otherwise you should be able to access it immediately. Yes, so let's unwrap the puzzle and see what we have today.
I wonder what this might be. It looks like a Schmidt.
Yes, this is from Schmidt. It's called The Wolf and the Elf. So yeah, Schmidt has stickers on there, so make sure you cut the scissors, use your scissors to cut the stickers and check that the box lid comes off easily. And then you're going to, put the lid back on, place it in the middle of the table that we know you're ready to go.
We can already think of the drum rolls.
Yes, so make sure the stickers have been removed. Sorry, yes, okay. Yeah, so make sure the stickers are removed, make sure the puzzle is back on the middle of the table, and it looks like we are ready to go. So I will get ready to click the countdown button. Let's double check, and then the timer. Okay, let's do a countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And it's off. And with that, also the World Championship pre-party is on. We're going to be seeing a lot of very, very cool backgrounds and costumes from people. And then what we also have today is today's theme, which was people could share some fun facts about their countries. So we're going to be hearing a lot of fun facts about a lot of countries today.
Yeah, there were some really nice things about different countries there. It's gonna be a very informative live stream as well. This is not working very well. Here, I'm in the dome, obviously. It's a Schmidt puzzle. Oh, okay. Terrible. You'll just have to imagine.
It's correcting you the entire time.
There's a wolf and an elf. It's called The Wolf and the Elf. There's the wolf and the elf, and the background is a lot of green and some rocks and some flowers.
There it is. Now it's visible.
Go. Okay.
Very good.
So yeah, let's see how our participants have decorated their puzzling spaces.
But before we start, Michelle, do you have a fun fact about New Zealand?
Well, when I lived there, I don't know if the fact is still true to this day, but when I lived there, I just saw enemy. Um, um, yes, we have. When I lived there, we had 3 million people and we had 60 million sheep. So we had 20 sheep for every New Zealander. Um, we have lots of green rolling hills and lovely sheep and a lamb industry. So let's see who we got today. We're going to start at
Let's see.
A. We have Aaron from the UK, Abigail from the UK, Alejandro from Spain, Alexandra from Austria, Alexandra M from Austria, Alexandra S from Germany, and Anami from Switzerland. So Aaron has as his mascot a tiger head, I believe, and a lovely Anna Geddes puzzle with a baby. So he made the joke once that his favorite type of puzzle is to puzzle babies from Annie Geddes, and so people have been generously donating puzzles to him with babies on them. So nice to see that there. And Abigail started to crochet a mascot, but she didn't get so far. Unfortunately, but she has her pile of wool there that you can see it's on progress.
I'm sorry, the entire time that you're speaking, I can't look anywhere else than Anami.
And then we have Alexandra with a lovely owl. Looks like he's on holiday in Hawaii. And then we have Anami puzzling in the kitchen with her unicorns.
That are
wow. T11 until
giant.
the TOs will take over the world. Yes, so there's going to be a Swiss puzzling unicorn team, and the biggest unicorn is puzzling away. So fantastic. I was hoping somebody would come in with a full body costume. So
and there you go. Oh, yeah, one is better than the other. I like Aaron's mascot as well. And the baby is actually a very good touch with the entire. It's a good idea. Yes, and then SJ is already asking, guess how many pieces Anami's costume will knock on the floor.
Ooh.
So let's hope that won't happen.
Oh. So I got the whole family of unicorns there today.
With all the unicorns.
Oh, it's so colorful. I love this. And we can actually see people. It's not just hands. We're actually seeing lovely people. Oh, wow. Look at this. We have Anna-Roos from the Netherlands with a puzzle themed bunting running across the back of her room. She's got all her EJJ puzzles as a backdrop behind her on the shelf, and she's wearing a party hat. And is that a giant carrot in the background?
Yes, it looks like it.
Yes, and I think Anna-Roos even told us, she wanted to let everybody know that the European Juggling Convention is in the Netherlands this year.
Which sounds like a great fun as well.
Yes, and it also reminds me, it looks like a carrot in the background. It reminds me what Linda wrote as a fun fact for the Netherlands. Carrots are orange because of the Netherlands. Carrots were always orange. In the 10th century, they were typically white, purple, or pale yellow. But then in the 17th century, Willem van Orange played a key role in securing Dutch independence from Spain, and farmers in the Netherlands honored him by breeding carrots to be orange. And that is now the national orange. So maybe when we get to Linda, we'll see a lot of orange.
That is also a very good fun fact. I must say, though, it's one thing that Eileen is a puzzling, but also the trophy that she has there is actually moving.
Wow, yes. So Aislinn from Argentina is dressed as a EJJ puzzle piece, and I'm impressed to see how long she's going to balance that on her head before it falls off. Hopefully it's secured very well, but I love the creativity there. She's actually wearing the wrapping paper, and absolutely that trophy is very impressive, covered in puzzle pieces. So we also have Bibi with us, Bibi from Denmark. Now she has a little party hat for her mascot, and she has some necklaces that she made for her team. The necklaces, there's 4 colors, and each color is in the shape of a puzzle piece with the initials of her team for the worlds. Their team is called Lego My Puzzle Piece, was it? hang on, Lego My Puzzle. And it's each of them has a letter on it for Daria, Bibi, Leah, and Anna. So she did some really beautiful crafts there. And then we have a splash of color from Birgit, from Germany, German flags, and lots of red, black, and yellow decorations there. So no doubt where Birgit is from. Cameron is dressed in his Canadian attire, and he is quick to point out that all Canadians dress like this on a regular basis. He says this is totally
Canadian.
Totally normal Canadian fashion. They love their maple leaves, they love their red. And then we have Carolyn from Germany, and she has a character from the Harry Potter. Maybe you can inform me.
I can't remember the name of the animal, but I know it's one of the fantastic creatures that like steals gold and puts it in their pocket.
Yes.
I actually only know the Hungarian name. I can't remember.
Oh, this is so much fun. Everyone is looking so colorful. Just a close up that you can see the nice necklaces that Bibi made for her team with the 4 puzzle pieces connecting. I think it's really sweet.
It does look incredible.
And she says
the Niffler. Thank you. That's
yes.
the animal.
And remember, there was a special name for that one. And Bibi says she's really is impressed with people who do crafting a lot, because she realized how tricky it was to craft that.
Yeah, those necklaces look great. Let's go on. It's really, really lovely how much effort everyone has put in.
Yeah, when I first thought up the idea of a party, I was kind of like, is anyone going to take this, like go with this? Or was this just a completely silly idea? But I just really love how people have just jumped right in and are using it as an opportunity to be creative.
Oh, and it's really fun with Catherine's camera angle. You can just sometimes see her party hat like move into the picture, which is also very fun. And the fun fact about the US is that it has 63 national parks.
Wow, yeah, that's a lot. And actually, Mari also mentioned something about national parks as well. That reminds me, Mari says the USA is the only country to experience all 5 major climate zones: tropical, dry, temperate, continental, and polar. It's also home to the world's first national park, Yellowstone.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that's definitely a highlight in America, are the amazing national parks. We also have Christina from Denmark with the Ugly Ducklings. Is that might be the name of her team?
I think that's the team, yes.
Because, yeah, I think that's one of like the fairy tale, well, not a fairy tale, but like the stories from, yes, their team is called the Ugly Ducklings. Is it Bruce comes from there, perhaps?
Sorry. And then with Daniela, in the beginning of the competition, I saw that she had both her flags on the table, but those are now removed. And you can actually see that on her hands, she has the flags.
Yeah, because she has dual nationality. She's originally from Venezuela. So you can see her left hand has the yellow, blue, and red with some stars in the middle. And her other hand is red, white, and blue, representing the Dutch flag. I actually have a fun story related to Daniela and the Dutch flag. When I was judging at the Worlds last year in the teams round, there was a Dutch team that had finished, and I was there to take their time, and I was just standing a bit off to the side to the table, and then I saw Daniela waving to me, and then got my attention, and then she threw me a Dutch flag, and then when the camera switched to the team, I held the flag up like this behind the team and was kind of waving it about, and then I looked back at Daniela and she was like saying, no, the other direction. So I was holding the flag upside down. Upside down, it represents Luxembourg. And then the camera switched away again, and then it came back to them. And then this time I had the flag in the right direction. So we also have from the Netherlands, Danica with us, and Daria from Denmark with their national flag with her mascot. And then we have Dora, and her mascots are enjoying a nice glass of champagne, I think.
Yes, that's also a very, very good mascot. And I actually wanted to read out the fun fact that Daniela wrote because it speaks to my soul in the sense that in Venezuela, you make an appointment with someone, for example, 9 a.m., and you can arrive at any moment from 9 until 9:59, and it seemed perfectly fine on time. And this is a concept that caused her a lot of troubles when she moved to the Netherlands, in which she will need to arrive at 8:50 on the same appointment to be considered on time.
Yes, and I had to learn when I came to Germany that being on time means being 15 minutes early.
Yes, I'm still struggling adapting to that. And I can see in the YouTube comments as well that people are saying that we are not really paying attention to what the progress is with the puzzles today.
Oh.
It's mostly just decoration watching at the moment, and everyone is distracted by them, which is very cool. But this is mostly a party. It's partly a competition, but it's mostly a party today.
Yeah, and I'll let you in on something. So last time when we did the party, we were having so much fun looking at all the screens and noticing all the details that at some point I didn't get through everybody, and we had to already switch to the first finisher. So I did purposely pick a puzzle that is a little bit more, well, not an easy, fast puzzle at the first glance, because I want to have the time to enjoy everybody's setup.
Very good idea.
They might not think it's a good idea, but we want to enjoy watching them a bit longer. All right, so we have with us Elizabeth to find the right screen again. And she is joining us from the United States. Then we have Ellen from the Netherlands, Emma from Ireland. Emma has got her World Jigsaw Puzzle Champion t-shirt on. And then we have Eva and her mascot Mabel from Germany. Mabel has got even a team shirt. She showed it on Instagram before. Their team, I think the team is called The Curse of the Missing Piece. And then she has some German decorations as well. Then we have Everly with a lovely message to the participants. Good luck at the World Championships 2025 with the Estonian flag. And yeah, sending all her best wishes to the Estonian participants. And of course, her little mascot has a little party hat as well. And Eva from Poland, proudly displaying her Polish trophy that she received a few weeks ago, if I am not mistaken. A very nice trophy.
I think it was at the Polish Championship.
Oh, that's awesome. A silver trophy. So maybe for pairs, maybe for teams. Yeah, but I know Everly, was lucky just to get home in time. But that's a very nice gesture to send a message up to the participants. I'm sure the Estonians will appreciate it. So yes, and we have a puzzle, and I see some elves. I see some elves being built, and some borders assembled, and a lot of pieces.
And yes, Ellen's fun fact about the Netherlands is actually very similar to what you were saying about New Zealand, but in this case, it's bicycles. The Netherlands has way more bicycles than inhabitants. Way more. Is there a quantity that we can keep in our mind? I think we are going to have to Google that, but I don't exactly know. Is there like 3 bicycles for every Dutch person? It's definitely bicycles per person. So we have with us Franziska from Germany, Frederica from Czech Republic, Freya from Sweden, Hannah R. from Czech Republic, Hannah L. from Finland, and Eden from Norway. And I know that Hannah has done this puzzle before, I think a long time ago I haven't looked at it recently, but maybe someone can check on mysweetpuzzling.com. She has done this puzzle before. And that's one of the reasons why I could tell that it was a bit of a, not immediately a super fast puzzle. But she does have in the background some lovely puzzles, and there's her table sign from the Worlds, her 2 trophies for coming 3rd in the EJJ, 2 quarters in a row, and a sign saying "Party this way." Yes, very good decoration as well. I also like the name tag from Worlds. I also kept mine.
Yeah, the first time I didn't even think about it. Like I was just like, oh, I've done my puzzle. Oh, I'm supposed to get out of here. So I packed up my puzzle, took my bags, and then I realized afterwards people were actually taking their table sign out of the holder and putting it in their boxes. So I think I'll do that from now on.
Yeah, I still have mine in the puzzle box. So like in the puzzle that I had to complete at the competition, I actually had it in. I also put it away.
I just want to point out that Francisca is actually starting with a wolf.
And here's the information from Matje. 23 million bicycles for 18 million people.
So like 1.2 bicycles per person.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yes. But yeah, here we can see Hannah is working on the background. So the light section of the sky in the background between the trees. And I think it's very interesting that Francisca's starting with a wolf, and she's actually making quite good progress there. So maybe we'll find out that she is actually pretty good at fur.
We might. And the chat is burning. People are having a lot of conversations.
So yeah, have there any winning times, guesses for the winning times?
That or fun facts from your country.
Oh,
because we can never have enough of fun facts. But in the meantime, Vicky has a decoration idea for the next party. Glue all your previous EJJ puzzle pieces on your table with the picture sides facing up, of course, and good luck finding your current puzzle pieces on the table.
Oh. Oh, we actually see some puzzle pieces, well, some crafted puzzle pieces stuck onto the table. So in the top left we have Inge from the Netherlands with her good luck bringer, the yellow octopus, reminiscent of the cherry pazzi octopus, and she has actually crafted greeting cards using the wrapping papers. So she showed that on Instagram, made a really nice post showing how she's combined her wrapping paper with her card making hobby. Very nice there. Then we also have Irma from Switzerland, and her little mascot band there are all wrapped in streamers, ready to party. Then we have Janina from Germany, and Jenny from Finland. She wishes everybody good luck in WJPC, and that is completely the words good luck in WJPC are made out of puzzle pieces cut out of wrapping paper. So
wow,
very impressive. And of course we get the overhead view that you can see that she made a lot of effort there. I wonder if she had like a stamper that she could like cut out them in like bulk, or she had to sit there with scissors and cut around each little hole and little knob to get that to fit. But very impressive. Then we have Jessica. She's with us from Germany, and we have Karen from Austria. Nice wave from Jessica. Yeah, so Karen has also cut out puzzle pieces using EJJ wrapping paper, and she's also got her mascots, the crocheted cats, the crocheted puzzle piece, which is a pretty awesome mascot made by her sister, and she has her 2 trophies from the Austrian Nationals.
And I also want to highlight a comment from Jim, who actually posted a poem, which is Inge will make the puzzle fast and she will have a blast. Piece for piece she puts into place. After all, this is a very speedy race. I will support her as always in this lovely craze.
And that's Inge's gym, by the way.
Yes, not EJJ Jim.
Very sweet. I just want to do a close-up on Janina because I can't actually see much of her table at the moment. She's a bit far away, but I see she has a mascot sitting on a Ravensburger. It looks like a penguin or a parrot. Penguin, yep, wearing a party hat, carefully balanced on a 99-piece puzzle from Ravensburger. And she has a lovely puzzle mascot in the background and her bunny-shaped timer. So yes, feel free to get creative and write poems in the YouTube chat.
And just cheer for whoever you are watching the chat, the live stream for. It's all looking great. And yes, I would also just like to remind everyone that they are doing great with the puzzle. We are, and I can see that people are making progress in the puzzle. It's not just the decorations, and people are puzzling indeed.
Wow. Yeah, here we have a lot of progress. But yes, we have Katharina. She's from Austria. We have Kati from Germany with her rainbow decorations and mascot using the paper. But she has done, the wolf is done. Wow, the wolf and the elf are done. So a massive section already out of the way at 21 minutes. Then we have Kim from the Netherlands, Leah from Denmark, Lenka from Slovakia, and Linda from the Netherlands. And I just want to point out, Lenka made a whole story, a whole backstory about her mascot. So first place, Chester, the Puzzle King. He is half parrot, half shark. He's sitting on his throne, relishing in the glory and adoration of the other mascots. He won the puzzle competition for being the best speed puzzling mascot. And his favorite puzzle is a mini puzzle of Bratislava, which might be Lenka's hometown. So all the other mascots are lined up, cheering a Chester on, including a llama, a family of pigs, a bumblebee, and a dinosaur. And last but not least, we have Linda from the Netherlands with a really cool trophy. It says "Keep Your Cool" at WJPC 2025, but it's actually a fan with some puzzle pieces on it. Well, that would be a very practical trophy to get.
It is very practical, yes. Especially considering how warm it can get in the dome.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
it was actually pretty funny because I did see as a recommendation from someone for the trip to Worlds is to bring like a portable fan because it's going to be hot. And already last year I have seen some people use it.
Yes, no, definitely. Yeah, and you can even see that there's a breeze there. I don't know if it's running at the moment, but you can see a little breeze. You can see the flags made out of the EJJ paper blowing in the background. And she even decorated her lamp using cutouts from the paper. So I appreciate the effort there. Looking fantastic. And let's also get a close-up on Lenka's. It's the coronation of Chester. He even has a crown. So very lovely setup there, Lenka. If anything jumps out in the YouTube chat, you'll have to read it out because I don't have a moment to distract myself to go over there and read.
I see another poem. I see another poem, this time for Ellen. Ellen can move with speed and she will never concede. Faster, faster, faster she goes. Hopefully she encounters no woes. The puzzle is finished before you know. After all, she is a pro.
Yes. Very nice. Oh, yeah, so we have Lena Beata, who's done a fantastic job there on the wolf. She is from Norway. And she's got some of her trophies out from her Norwegian championship, possibly Nordics as well. And of course, Nordics, yes.
And she has actually shared a very, very good fun fact, which I love about Norway. During Christmas, we Norwegians love watching a Czech Cinderella movie from the 70s called Tři ošky pro popelku. It is a tradition and it is showing on TV around 11 a.m. on Christmas Eve. The version we watched was dubbed back in the 70s by one man, so he does all the voices, even the feminine ones, which I think is very, very cool. In 2022, they re-released the movie on DVD with a new dub, and it felt like a national crisis because it wasn't the right voice. Norwegians love this movie so much that when they were going to digitize and restore it in the 2010s, the Norwegian government helped to finance the project.
Yeah, I thought that was quite cool. It was like, no, this is the wrong voice. Bring back the other guy.
Yeah, bring back the one guy who was speaking for everyone.
Yes. So we also have with us Lisa. She's from Denmark, and she's got a lovely decoration in the back with all the EJJ papers. There's even a lionfish, a cherry pazzy lionfish, and a cherry pazzy octopus there.
Looking good.
Which might send some shudders down some participants' spine when they remember those competitions. And she even has a trophy herself. Would love to get a close-up of that. Can you place it closer to the camera if you can hear me? Speed puzzle. It's a speed puzzle trophy. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Very good. Then we have Lynn. She's with us from Belgium. She's got Winnie the Pooh, who's actually dressed as a pumpkin, and possibly a Pokemon in the background. Then we have Maria H from Finland, Maria TB from Sweden. Now she's not at home, that's why she doesn't have her cat in the picture, but she has her traveling mascot with her, the mini box. And what I think is really cute is that her mini mascot actually has a mini mystery puzzle. It's even got a little sign on there saying "Do not open." Wrapped in the paper. And we have Maria Magdalena from Germany. But yeah, Lena Beata is doing fantastic progress there on the wolf.
Yeah, people are making progress. Like, as much as we are distracted by all the decorations and mascots and all the fun stuff, there are some mostly wolves forming from what I can see. Like the silhouette of the wolf is mostly taking shape everywhere. So there is progress, and then some background is forming as well that I can see. So yes, people are puzzling.
Behind all this, there is actually a serious puzzle competition going on.
Oh yes, very serious.
So we're up to the end, so we're halfway through at 27 minutes, and I don't want to go faster. I'm enjoying this so much, but I have a feeling I'll have to keep track that Kati doesn't get ahead of us. All right, we have Mari from USA, Marina from Sweden, and Marina also has her table number there, but that one looks like from the European Championship, and she has a lot of trophies in the background actually. So if I remember correctly, she's similar to you, Frugia. She has a lot of experience in dog shows and also winning dog shows as well with her.
Yes, exactly. I think there was an EJJ where I actually like asked her in the comments of like, is she doing dog shows, and she is. So yes, I can recognize the dog show trophies.
Yes, we also have Marcus from Estonia with his Pokemon guy. Someone can tell me exactly his name. Pardon?
Squirtle.
Cordal. Okay.
Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Yes, because he's a water Pokemon.
Oh, okay. And he's got the Estonian flag there. Then we have Marta. She's from Germany and has a nice elephant mascot. And she's got her World Championship t-shirt. Oh, he's not cooperating. Then we have Muni from Germany, and her mascot looks like maybe symbol of the lion, perhaps. Yep, and he's ready to party. We also have Nicole from Germany. Nicole, can you show us your Lego? We can't see it. Yeah, hold it to the middle of the camera. Show us your trophy. Yeah, a bit lower, lower, lower. Yes, she made with her son a 2025 WHAPC trophy made out of Lego. It's a puzzle. Fantastic.
Amazing.
Love
That
it.
is so cool.
Thank you. I know that because I saw her photo on Instagram and thought it was really cool. So I just caught a glimpse of it in the corner, and so I'm glad we got a close-up of that. Yeah, looking really fantastic there, everybody.
And people are seemingly getting carried away with all kinds of poems in the comments. Sandra is saying, match it, patch it, make that frame, puzzling glory is your game.
All right, so we have Nora from Finland, Olga from Poland, Olivia from Poland. Oh yes, Olga has yes, puzzle pieces, headband, and with a Polish flag. Yes.
Yay!
And her Polish shirt. Yes, I think I recognize that T-shirt. She might be on the same team as Joanna. Yeah. Yeah.
And there have been actually so many fun facts about Poland, but I never got around to like reading them out. It was actually Eva who shared them. I'm going to just share one, which was it's actually the biggest exporter of apples in Europe, which is just funny. Then I have never visited another place with so many beautiful, wide, long, sandy beaches by the sea. But the catch, the weather by the Polish seashore tends to be quite unpredictable, rainy and windy.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think of beaches in Poland, but sure, they have a lot of coastline, so maybe that's a home tips to maybe some of the best beautiful sites in Poland are not in the cities, but actually on the coast. Also from Poland, we have Olivia, and she has decorated her table with her favorite flamingos, and which looks like a light thing. If it would be cool if they would light up, and lots of hearts from the wrapping paper, and her puzzle pillows, which say you and me and connect together. We also have Puck from the Netherlands. We have Rachel from the UK doing a fantastic job there on the wolf and the background, the sky section. And we also have Rachel from Denmark with some her little mouse character and some ducks to keep her company and supported.
Yes. I'm just looking at the fun fact still. Rachel was saying Denmark is made up of over 400 islands, and that is where Lego originates from. Which kind of makes sense, since like Denmark is also made up of little pieces.
Oh, yeah. Well, one thing I can tell you about, when we were in Denmark, we noticed that a lot of the churches were made of these red bricks. Like in Germany, the churches are generally made of like big stone blocks, but there they have like the red bricks. And so you would just see like this huge wall and this huge like monument built out of all these little bricks. And we're like, that's why Lego was invented here, because like they're really, they use a lot of bricks.
Build with Lego.
So we are moving on. So I have had some information from the virtual assistants that some of the fastest are over halfway. We are going to keep on moving. So hopefully we can check out everyone. We have Ramona from Switzerland with her little, looks like a crocheted animal sitting in a origami box. Then we have Robert from Sweden with a kind of a interesting face next to the box. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. There's a face staring up at us. Is that something from a movie? Is that the guy from the Addams Family? I'm not sure.
I'm still trying to see. I can't find it. On Robert's screen.
Yeah, there's a face next to the box.
I'm going to try to see. I have no idea who that is. It might be something English?
Yeah, or Swedish? Yeah. Guess what the face is on Robert's screen. Then we have Sammy and her mascot Chumby, the wombat, who is today fulfilling their dream to fly with some bat wings. We have Sandra from Peru with a lovely image of the World Championship. There's a plane pulling a banner across the sky. There are characters with a big trophy and big puzzle pieces. And there's a dome. I can
see the dome.
There's a dome.
The dome is there.
Yeah, so it's all handcrafted, lots of little pieces stuck together. So lots of cutting and gluing going on there. But I love that. A really nice message there. We also have Sana from Finland.
Could it also be partly of EJJ wrapping paper, I wonder?
Yes, it is. That's wrapping paper that she's used there.
Amazing.
And then we have Sarah from Spain.
Looking good, everybody.
So it's actually, if you take Robert's wolf and you put it inside Sandra's background, you get almost a full puzzle. Doing some opposite silhouettes there. Very cute. I will leave Robert on there if anybody wants to take a stab as to what that face is staring up at us and what significance does it have. It could be something Swedish, it could be British. And let's get a close-up of Sandra's lovely crafting there.
Yes, let's take a closer look.
So lovely. Okay, I've been told Alejandro and Kati are about 75% done. Let's keep moving. And we'll
Someone needs to tell them to slow down so we can still look at the decoration.
Slow down. It's only 36 minutes. We will check in on them in like after the screen here. we'll keep an eye on them. Okay, we have Saskia from Germany with her lovely flowers picked from the garden or possibly made of Lego. And she has some nice puzzle holders there. Looks like they're possibly even customized 3D printed ones perhaps. And the main guy in the middle is Shy Guy, who I don't know what that is, maybe from a movie. Maybe someone can fill me in. Then we have Salma, who from Sweden, in her yellow team shirt and has made a lovely origami flowers. Let's get a close-up of that, Mom. Sarah is showing us. Wow, that is amazing. Yeah,
It is amazing.
they're petals and they're attached to little sticks. And it says WJPC party. Wow. Well, she did show us last time that she has good crafting skills. And yes, very lovely detail there. Thank you, Salma. Then we have Sergio from Norway. And he's wearing a bow tie made from wrapping paper with puzzle pieces on it. You've got a bow tie with puzzle pieces. Yes, and he's got the same guy. They're the same little underwater Pokemon guy who's actually holding his Norwegian flag. Then we have Siv from Denmark. She's actually at a conference and she's using the she's traveling. She's using the conference room at her hotel, and her mascot is actually a bag of chips wearing sunglasses and a hat made of wrapping paper.
Great.
Her t-shirt and her hat says Kim's. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's her company name. Maybe that's a brand from Denmark. Someone can inform us. But yeah, a bag of chips can also be a mascot for lack of being at home and thinking of something on the fly. There we have Smilla. She's from Sweden. And we have Susanna from Germany. And looks like Susanna has her puzzle t-shirt. Or some puzzle pieces on there.
Looks like that, yes.
Hmm.
And another fun fact here, which is really, really cool. Salmon was introduced into Japanese sushi by Norway. The pink salmon sushi was not a thing before the 80s.
Wow, so
The
that's
sushi
like,
fans.
I mean, we just think of that as being typical Japanese, but Sergio cares to inform us that it's actually from Norway.
Good to know. Good to know.
Contributed that. Okay, I've got like a few people to go, but I'm just going to jump to Alejandro and Kati just to make sure we don't miss anything.
Well, they can still stay on screen.
Yeah, let's just let them not out of our sight. Woo, okay, that's very close. Alejandro and Kati both have just got the bottom rocks to go of it. Okay.
Will it be Alejandro or will it be Kati?
So checking in on Tammy, who's looking fabulous in her puzzle dress that looks like a custom-made outfit. And I know she wore that to the Portland Jigsaw Masters and looked fabulous. And Tammy, give us a close-up of your origami ball made up of wrapping papers. Look at that. Look at all the hard work and yeah, careful precision that went into that, making that fantastic piece. We also have Tuli. She's with us from Finland. Then we have Tobias from Sweden and Ulla from Estonia. And Ulla has a really cute, looks like a hand crocheted squishmallow squirrel box thing. It's cute. Anyway, it's adorable. You can, I'm not sure exactly which animal it is, but it's adorable. And she was number 100 at table 113, representing Estonia at the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship last year.
So great.
And
so
here comes
great.
Kati. Here comes Kati.
Yes, only 4 pieces left. Almost done. And done.
And Kati is done. Yes, you got it. 40 minutes and 30 seconds. Congrats, Kati.
Congratulations.
And Alejandro is coming up not far behind. And luckily, we are at the end of the alphabet. We are going for Una and Veronica and Willems. So we made it 97% through the alphabet before Kati finished. So we have Una, she is with us. from Latvia. And oh, it looks like she's even wearing perhaps a national costume. Is that a Latvian dress? It has
Could be.
quite interesting sleeves there with some embroidery or some special fabric there. Might be a Latvian dress. Is she wearing a hat as well?
Yes,
Possibly?
that is the national dress, or at least a part of it. Like I recognize the embroidery.
And I've just been told Mari is also hot on the chase. So I've got to put Mari on there. Yes, we also have Veronica Volt from Slovakia, looking very colourful and festive there. Her elephant is ready to party and is with her trophy from Trier, as well as her trophy from the Czech Nationals, and possibly wearing fancy puzzle earrings and also doing a great job there. We have Willems from Latvia, and that's it. That's everyone. All right, we got there. Let's see who is in the running for the top 10. And congrats to Kati for taking out first place. And now I'm going to check in on Hannah because she's done this puzzle before. She's also there just working on the last rock. So interesting. All the first finishers are finishing there.
Pretty much in the same area, yes. I actually also like the fun fact about Williams country. There is some small hills that they call hills, but it's not really hills because the max height is about 312 meters above sea level. So that is not really a hill anywhere else, but they consider it a hill.
So looking quite even here. I mean, Alejandro is definitely ahead from those we see on screen, but yeah, all 6 people on screen right now have those rocks as their final challenge.
Yeah, looking good, everybody. And it's interesting that pretty much everyone is finishing on the same area, except for Inga, who is working on the top right corner.
Yeah, so I had Inga and Lenka on screen before. We also have Mari, Hannah, and Emma. Just gonna check in with Eva and Francie.
Inga was actually covering up the bottom of the puzzle. Tricky, tricky.
Yeah, and also Lena Beata and Olivia seem to be doing really well. And
doing great, everyone.
Alejandro for 2nd place. 44 minutes. Well done, Alejandro.
Congratulations. Looking good, everyone.
Just wanted to check in on Anime. Anime.
How is the unicorn doing?
Yes. Very good. We also have Rachel nearing the end, Olivia as well. Yeah, so my time was this. Let me check what my time. This, was not the fastest.
I actually never asked you how you did on this
one. My time was 1 hour and 14 minutes.
Yeah, not an easy puzzle.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since we had first finished at 40 minutes, so that, yeah, it pushes all the finishing times a bit behind. So how's everybody else going? Yeah, who did I want to check in?
Yeah, we still have 1 spot on the podium.
Yeah, so coming up to the end, it could be Mari, Rachel, Hannah, Emma. A bit further behind are Olivia and Lena Beata. Carolyn has also done the wolf, has got more sections of the background still to go. Tobias Yeah, filling in the background behind the trees, but it could be Mari. Oh, Hannah. Oh.
And I actually finished.
So Hannah with
And
46.
also Mari.
Hannah with 46 minutes 14. Mari 46 minutes 15. So 1 second later, make costume time or practice for WJPC time. Yes, guess what I chose. We understand, Mari.
That
No
worked out,
problem.
Mari. And then Hannah has actually broken the place 5th row. No more place 5 for you.
And Emma takes out.
And Emma is 5th. Congratulations. Top 5 is done.
So we need to check in again on Lenka. And then also want to check in on Ellen.
My Google Meet is freezing a little bit. It doesn't want to cooperate, so I might.
And there goes Rachel, 6th place. Congratulations.
Yay!
So we have the top 6. So first Kati, second Alejandro, third Hannah, fourth Mari, fifth Emma, and 6th Rachel at 47 minutes. Looks like it might be a while before the next finish, maybe a couple of minutes away. But yeah, some people are making fantastic progress. And even if they aren't, they look fabulous and colorful.
And that's what's most important. Yeah, Vicky's comment was, wait, are you saying there is a puzzle competition going on here?
Yeah, so Löwenhardt says that Hannah did it before in 49 minutes, and this time she did it in 46 minutes. So a 3-minute improvement there, very good. And it was several months ago that she did that, maybe 6 months ago or more.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, on screen right now we have Tobias, Inga, Ellen, Lenka, Olivia, and Eva. So, oh, looking really strong there. Looks like the next to finish will be Lenka. She's got the few pieces.
She might be closest, yes. Or Inga. The two of them are super close to each other. Lenka might have a little bit less. It's hard to tell with her table.
And there goes Lenka. And with her help,
there goes
Chester.
Lenka.
Lenka and Chester. Yay. Yes.
Yay, let's see Chester. And he's actually sitting on 3,000 pieces.
And a throne made out of EJJ mystery puzzles.
Holding a mini puzzle. With the peacock behind him. Just saying.
Yes, the peacock is like spreading out in its glory. Looking very royal and elegant there. Thanks, Lenka.
Looking amazing.
Bye.
I got a question from SJ. Which one do I think is better for a competition? Hard, slow puzzle or easy, fast puzzle? I actually think both have their charms. It's hard to pick because like the easy and fast puzzle is like super exciting to watch with the super fast people because it gets done quick and then it's like a lot of things happening. But then with the more difficult ones that take longer, there's more to talk about really because people might be choosing different strategies. There's also just more time. So yeah, both have their charms. But if it's me competing, then I actually prefer an easy puzzle. To be honest. But yes, let me know what you think.
And here comes the last piece from Olivia. And she takes out 8th place at 50 minutes. Congratulations, Olivia.
Congratulations. So there's still two spots left in the top 10 for everyone.
And Sammy is also coming up to the close. So Sammy has actually done the rocks and she's got some tree trunks on the left and right side to fill in. But yeah, there are a lot of pieces at the end that have just like gray brown streaks on them. They could be a tree, they could be a rock. Yeah, and even the same color as the wolf, but at least the wolf has like some more strokes on there that you can tell the fur apart. But yeah, I'm not surprised that people have either the rocks or the tree trunks left to go with that.
Definitely.
But it is a Schmidt puzzle. It's excellent quality. I absolutely love Schmidt puzzles from the feel of the pieces, just the way that they click in together. And they're also really great for doing puzzle pickups because they just hold together so well. Like you actually have to very purposefully, intentionally take each piece apart to crumble it up.
Yeah, they actually take effort to take apart, which is actually when I was speaking with someone who was organizing competitions, like they were considering to use Schmidt for a team competition where you had multiple puzzles, and then one of the reasons that they didn't pick Schmidt for the team competition and they used it for something else was that in a team, if you have to break the puzzle down, Schmidt is not exactly the best because you would damage the puzzle if you have to do it like super quick in a team competition when you're switching to the next puzzle. So yes, Schmidt holds together well. I also love Schmidt very, very much. And also the piece shapes are really nice. So you can actually pretty like go by piece shape very well. And Inge is done.
Congrats, Inge, 9th place.
And 10th, Maria Magdalena.
Excellent. And Maria Magdalena goes straight to having a cup of tea. 2 seconds
Very good.
after finishing. And we have some love in the comments from Kinga to Olivia. Yay, Olivia, you did flamazing. With lots of flamingos. And then followed up set by the other Kinga saying, oh no, it's the same Kinga saying flambulous. And here comes Sammy with the finish. We had Maria Magdalena, Lena Beata, and Sammy all in a row, and Eva. Just like that, very close behind. Thank you. Fantastic.
Very good.
So we have Enemy back on screen again. We have Francisca and Tobias.
Doing great, doing great.
And we have Veronica as well. So yeah, it looks like the first wave of puzzlers are done. We have our top 10. Yeah, and it might be a while before we see the next finish. Looks like Tobias is closest at this point, but still quite a bit.
Do we want to invite Kati in for the interview?
Let's see if yes, is she still here? Yeah, Kati, if you're there.
She is still here.
You can turn your camera on.
She needs a sec. Just let us know. Until then, we're still going to be watching.
And here comes Susanna. Susanna's just got a few pieces left. So we'll just catch the finish from Susanna from Germany. Congrats, Susanna. Taking
amazing
14th place. Well done. And hi, Kati.
Great. Hi.
Hello. And yet another unicorn.
Yes.
Let's get a close up for a moment. Yes, why not wear a mascot on your hat?
Yeah.
That mascot also has a story, right? I think I saw something posted by Chiara.
Yes. I think when we met Annie in person at the German Nationals for the first time, Chiara brought her unicorns, which she collected years ago before. And then we decided to also have the mascot now.
Yeah, so now it's turning into like a complete unicorn army.
Yes. Also on our team, we all 4 have the unicorns.
And I would guess that they're all different, so they like come together like the Power Rangers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you also did something with the wrapping papers, right? As far as I could see, there was something on your table.
Wait, I can.
Just so that we get a close up of that again.
I built a rainbow flag.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did you find the puzzle?
I didn't really necessarily like it. When I put it out of the box, I thought it was very hard. But then it was easier than expected.
How did you go about it? Because like we were so distracted by everyone's costume and decoration and everything, we barely even paid attention to what the puzzle was. So just tell us like how you went about it.
So obviously I started with the flowers and the little girl in the center of the image, because it's the most colorful parts. And also I think starting with the flowers makes sense because they are connected to the edge. And then I actually did the wolf, because the line of the, like where the hair and the background connects, that stood out to me very much. So I decided to pick up those pieces and they got together pretty easily. So I decided to finish the wolf first. And then I only had the easier parts left, which was, I think it was good because the sunlight faded with the time, so I had to like decide whether I did the light parts in the top immediately after the wolf or not, and then I kept it for later because I thought, well, if I don't see anymore, I want to have the dark parts already done. So yeah, it was a bit strategy with the lights as well.
How do you usually go, like, because there are people who like love doing like animal fur on puzzles, and how is it with you in general? Like,
in general, I dislike it. I don't know, but I think with this one it was okay because it had kind of a texture gradient, because it like has 3 different areas of fur where the textures are slightly different. So that was okay, and maybe I will try some more animals before Worlds to see if they all have this kind of gradient in their textures. So maybe that could help building them in general.
Yeah, that could actually be a good tip for anyone. Still for like last minute practices before Worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Worlds, when are you leaving? How is your time still like divided until you're leaving for Worlds? Do you still practice, or do you just rest now? Like how are you still spending the last week and a couple of days before Worlds?
I'm leaving on Monday, right before the World starts, and then the weekend before I will be with my sister because it's her birthday. And the days before I will do puzzles. To be honest, I'm actually only starting with the full focus practicing for Worlds because I was away all the time, like I was traveling a lot. So I didn't really have the time to put the full focus in practice. So I will do this week, but it's actually how I did it last year before Worlds as well. I just puzzled the week before and that was totally fine. So yeah, I will just do a lot of Ramsburgers to get used to the cut. I think this is what I'm trying to focus on, like learning the cut a bit, just as I did at Europeans because it worked out so well.
Do you have like any specific way of like actually memorizing the cut, or do you just like want to like get used to like the general shapes and stuff?
Both. Like there are some very memorizable pieces in all the 500 Ramsburgers that I already know anyways. And what I'm trying to focus on is remembering where they go in the puzzle. Like I know there is a line in the edge that is very like where the pieces are very big and long. And then there is something connected to the edge where there are some specific like screw wiggles. Yeah. So I'm trying to memorize where they go in the puzzle for the pieces that I already know.
Oh yeah.
And maybe with the corners, remembering what cut pattern goes there, because I think that's like these are the parts that actually help you if you know the cut.
Those are actually pretty good tips. Yes.
The unicorn
so what-
finished. The unicorn
The
finished.
unicorn finished.
Congrats, Anami! Yay!
Yay! We want to see a
Imagine my
unicorn dance.
unicorn clapping.
Oh. Yes. And then what do you think of like the picking between two puzzles in the first round? Do you have like are you making any thoughts of like what you're going to do or how you will pick, or do you even practice picking a puzzle?
First of all, I don't like it. I would very much prefer just having unreleased puzzles. I think that's obvious. And I don't know, I think it will just be totally spontaneous. Maybe like picking the puzzle I have done before. If I have done before both, then the one that if I know which one was faster, then picking the one that I did faster. And if I don't know, I just choose randomly and just try to not waste too much time on the choice. I don't know. I think pretty much the qualification round won't matter at this point anymore, because everybody has done all the puzzles. So it's just the question of who has done it most. And then also with having two different images, you can't compare it anymore. So I just try to not get my mentals being dragged down by potential big gaps between people, and like, you know, I just try to get through the qualification of the stable mentals and then focus on the semifinal and final.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good approach, that like you don't waste mental power on it and like actually focus on what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then if I remember correctly, were you also traveling today?
Yeah, I was visiting Jana's family, so I traveled 8 hours. So I was a bit afraid that I would have many delays again and will not be able to participate.
Or do another train puzzle?
Yeah, but I actually had it with me, but I think the trains wouldn't have been like, I wouldn't have enough time on each train. So yeah, but it worked out this time. So
it worked out very well. But then I don't think you have been interviewed since you did your train puzzle. So like,
no.
So like, tell me, how was it? Talk about the train puzzle.
That was so crazy. Like, I was traveling by train again, obviously. And I actually had 2 or 3 hours of margin planned to be at Jana's place on time for the JJ. And then first I missed the first connecting train. Then I had to take a different connection, like that was a bit longer. And then suddenly there was an accident. So all of the trains were just canceled and I was stuck. So I was pretty frustrated because I was very stressed because obviously I wanted to take part. And then I was so frustrated that I decided, no, I won't let this take the puzzle away from me. I will participate no matter what. And then when I entered the last train, I checked what the conditions in the train were. And when I entered, I first didn't see any sockets and I didn't see tables. And the train was super packed. So I thought, probably it's not going to work out. And I was about to drop that plan. But then I got to the spot where I actually ended up doing it, where there was a socket, a table, and a free seat. So I decided to ask these people and just do it and don't care. And they looked at me when I pulled out this gift box because they didn't know what it was in the wrapping paper. And then I asked them, yeah, do you need the table? Do you need sorry, can you please move because I need both seats? Could you maybe film me? I was putting on all the questions that I had and they were just, I think they were thought I was completely crazy and I don't know. But then when I started to do a warming up my fingers, and I only had a very difficult puzzle, the last one puzzle from the Trier marathon, with the flowers and the this heart image. I only had this one with me, so I took the red section and used this as a warm-up puzzle. And then it was kind of awkward because I already had set up everything and told the people to like what I was doing, and then I still had to wait 10 more minutes because the competition didn't start yet. It was kind of awkward because they were just like, "Are you starting now, or what is happening?" And then when I started, it was fine. Like I noticed that the people around me like were getting more curious and also like giving some comments on what I was doing and like being impressed and asking who I was and stuff. And I told them before that I was the German champion because they asked me if there were major competitions. And then when I was done with the puzzle, the lady who like was sitting opposite in the opposite seat asked me, "And you are Kathi Reiner now, right?" I looked up your name. I will follow you now.
That is actually so cool.
It was pretty sweet because she was like, it was an elderly lady, and in the beginning she was kind of impolitely saying no to all my inquiries, and then when I was done, she was pretty nice and apologized for being a bit impolite before. So it was pretty cute. That was my experience, and I finished like maybe 1 minute before I had to get off for the last stop. So it was very hectic.
No, the whole thing is just a great story. That was a really cool adventure. And then someone pulled a Kathi at the next EJJ. If you have seen that, there was someone else logging in from a train during the last EJJ.
Yeah, Maria TB was traveling on the train, and then she said, "Okay, I'm gonna do a Kathi, and I'm gonna do it from the train," and she did, and we could see it. Her camera was wobbling, and it was a table where you could flip out the sides, so she had two extensions, and she was doing it sideways. She made it work. It was a bit of a stressful experience. She doesn't want to repeat it anytime soon, but she's pleased. She's glad she did it.
Yeah, same.
And also, I just want to add Vicky's comment because I love puns. Speed puzzle training shouldn't mean speed puzzling on a train.
Well, we can practice wherever we want.
It takes training on a train.
Well, it was a great story. Congratulations on how you did today.
Thank you.
And yes, unless Michelle still has some questions, I think we're going to let you go.
I just want to say thanks, Kathi. You did amazing. And I loved hearing that story with all the details. And I don't know, I kind of want to be there. I'm just imagining all these like weird looks and like these Germans saying, "What does she want to do in my space, like on my chair, on my table?" And then by the end of it, you've like won them over. So I like that, and you maybe even inspired some people to think, to know about speed puzzling and to follow that. So a great story, and thanks for tonight. See you.
Thank you for organizing.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
And we have 29 finishers. Ulla just finished.
Oh, yes, I better get back to
from
checking.
Estonia.
Yes, Ulla and Anna Roos, congratulations.
And now 30, so top 30.
Anna Roos is going to do a pickup challenge. Yes, show us how fantastically interlocked those puzzles hold. And she's got a trophy. Give us a close-up of that.
Yes, show us. We want a close-up.
Wow,
that's actually such a cool replica.
It's actually the shape of the World Championship. That's actually what I was trying to show with my zucchini and my iceberg lettuce. It's a round globe at the top, and then you have a very wide, fat stem, and and there's puzzle pieces all over it. So I love that, and it's rainbow colored. Yay! Good job, Anna.
Really cool.
Thank you. Good night. Yay!
Yay!
Oh, and we'll just get another close up of Nicole's lovely trophy as well, interlocking Lego puzzle.
Looking amazing. Yes.
Yes.
So we have
Thanks,
31
Nikki.
finishers so far. Looking good. Looking really, really good.
Yes, Alejandro, if you're there, turn your camera on.
Hi, Michelle. Hi,
Hi.
Francina.
Hi, Alejandro. May we see your world champion trophy, the real one? Are you at home?
I'm not at home today. Sorry. No, I'm not.
Because you have
I'm
the
so
best
sorry.
you have the best replica because it's actually the original. No worries. Yeah, tell us what you thought about the puzzle today.
I really like it. I enjoy this kind of puzzles with these gradients, different colors. And it was a tricky one. I had some problems with the wolf part, with the bottom part. But in general, I really like it. I enjoy doing it.
I got a little lost on my screens. That's why I'm being so quiet.
But yeah, I listened to the podcast recently. So Alejandro was interviewed by Rob Shields on the Peace Talks podcast. And yeah, in there you said that you're very good at buildings puzzle. And one of the comments that I really appreciated was how you were talking about that, yeah, there are different puzzlers have different strengths, and you were very lucky with your puzzle choices. You got at the two worlds where you were champion, you got like pretty much like the right puzzle with the townhouses, with the chairs and tables that really suited your your skills. So is fur one of the ones that and animals is not one of your favorites?
Depends. Maybe this kind of puzzle that we had today, yes, because it's only one animal, and when it's something that has a lot of same pieces, I'm more comfortable. That not, for example, last World Championship that we had the same different walls, but they were too many, like 4 or 5 different tigers in this case. Yeah, for me, it's more complicated to try to see which pieces belong to each animal. So I like animals, but if it's like today, for me, it's better.
That's an interesting point, because yeah, you have maybe also thinking about choosing puzzles, like which one is easier or harder if you have a puzzle that's just one animal depending multiple animals, because I would have thought that having multiple animals on an image would be easier, because there's less of, I don't know, the animals themselves would be smaller. I think I would find one big chunk of an animal harder. But as you say, then again, you have to think about which animal does it belong to. If they have if they all have stripes or they all have the same color.
Yeah, something I have to work on it, and I'm trying. It's try to look the image. It's something that I'm not used yet. So to be honest, that's the reason why I told you that maybe I had luck with the 2 championships I won, because it was totally clear, the colors. You could see in the first one the different buildings with the different colors. On the second one from 2023, the sky, the chairs, the wall. But last year, that was my problem, to be honest. All these tigers, all these kind of colors, all details, and I have to look the image more often. I don't do it so much, and maybe in this kind of puzzles is when I lost for time. So today, this was not the case, because we have the girl, we have the bottom rock with some plants, some trees, and the rest was the wolf and some blue. So in this case, it was really easy for me to see the image one time and nothing else.
Yeah, and then now, like running up to the World Championship, it being so close, how do you prepare, if you prepare? And then that also ties in with the other question, which was also on YouTube, of like, how is your knee? And is it keeping you from puzzling?
So, well, today, to be honest, I'm not at home because I'm here in Madrid, in Gisela home. So we are practicing together doing 1,000 piece puzzles. That's something that we didn't do in the past. All the contests that we have and all the puzzles that we have done until today together were directly on the contest. And yes, I'm having some free time due to my injury. I travel here to Madrid and I'm at her home, and we are practicing 1,000 piece puzzles. Next week, I will have holidays also. I will go to a camping with my parents. So another contest far from home, Michelle, because I know that the next one, the 9, I'm also on this contest.
And
So
that's
I
when
will
you're
be
camping.
Yeah, I will be in the camping.
Okay, I hope you have a good table. Think of a good table.
Yeah, I know that I will have it, so it's not a problem.
Okay.
And I know I will really enjoy it. And yes, I will take next week to train a little bit on 500 piece puzzles. I'm for the moment have to do the puzzle seated, which is something that I'm not used yet, and I don't like at all. But I hope maybe for walls to be able to stand up and maybe do some puzzles seated and other puzzles stand up.
Sorry, I was just a bit distracted for a moment. Some people just finished. Sorry, so you will be doing your puzzling seating down, what you're not used to, and what was the part about standing up?
Yeah, that at walls, I'm not sure if I will be able to do the puzzles stand up or not. But yeah, I'm trying to find how I can do the puzzle seated in best conditions, because sometimes I feel like when I'm seated, I'm not using both hands, and that's something that really annoys me when I realize that I'm doing puzzles with only one hand.
Yeah, that is definitely a challenge. If you're like not used to like sitting and you're forced to sit, then that's definitely a challenge that you're going to have to be facing. And then pretty much now you having 2 trophies already. Like, how is it going to a world championship when you already have the trophy? Like, does it put more pressure on you competing, or does it actually take away the pressure?
To be honest, last year I had so much pressure with 2 trophies and had to go like the current champion. This year, not only because last year I didn't win, but also because I'm participating in a lot of online contests that Michelle has prepared, and I'm seeing the level that we have. And I know it's really difficult, that there are amazing puzzles. And in this sense, I'm more relaxed. And yeah, I don't have the same stress I had on the past. So I believe maybe we'll have the advantage and the possibility to enjoy this World Championship more than previous years.
Yeah, well, hopefully. It's definitely, because like those who go there without like the pressure of like being in the top, it's mostly just like a big puzzle party. But if there's actually stakes in the competition, then that probably transforms the experience a lot.
Yeah, I would try to have both. So to have the feelings, the pressure of competing, but also, as you said, try to enjoy it and yeah, try to take it like a party with all people that I really want to see that, and from last year, 1 year later, I'm able to see. So I will try to have a mix of these feelings.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a good plan. I'm also trying to see if anyone has asked you a question, but I don't see any. Do you have any goals for the competition in general, or do you just go in with like the expectation of like enjoying it?
Well, it's really difficult. As I said, the level is so high. So for me, if I'm keep able to maintain the top 10 in all 3 categories, it will be really amazing. For sure, I believe that in pairs with Gisela that we have practiced these days, and also in teams, I believe and I hope that we can achieve better results. I feel more comfortable in this sense. So if I have to put some goal, maybe top 5 in pairs and teams, and individual, let's see, because I know that the puzzle image will be the ones that will define more or less how the champion, who will be the champion.
Hmm. Yeah, that is definitely something that can influence it so much. And I think we have had like a conversation about that before, that like you think that the best would be to have 2 puzzles.
At least, yeah, for sure, because otherwise you can see. So yeah, to be honest, I have 2 championships, but I don't, and I never thought that I was the faster puzzle in the world, because even in the 2023 when I won the second championship, Christine performance, I believe in general, compared to mine, was better, because she did. I know that she did puzzles that were more difficult in less time, but at the final, the image was better for me. I can see that, and that was the case. So I believe that to be fair and to say who is the champion, at least it should consider 2 different kind of puzzles. That to be fair.
Yeah, maybe it's something that should be considered for like upcoming championships.
Yeah,
and then
for
for like the qualifier rounds, do you have like any tips for people of how to pick between puzzles?
Yes, for sure. Of course, the level is so high, so I will not do some kind of experiments to say I will train with the difficult ones. So go to the easy ones. For sure, if they have done one of them and more or less it's the same style, maybe go to this one that you know how to do it and you will not have to do it for the first time. And of course, if they are difficult, at least try to select the ones that maybe makes you feel better or like you like more. Because at least if you have to do something hard, if it's an image that at least you like it and you enjoy it, you have this at least in mind.
Yeah, that's pretty good advice as well. So I think everyone can remember that for next week, for a little after next week.
Yes.
Michelle, do you still have any questions?
Yeah, I wanted to know if Gisela would like to say hi.
Sorry, because Gisela is not now at home. I believe she had a call.
Okay.
And she go out. So I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Well, say hello from us.
Yeah, say hello from us.
I will. I told her that because I didn't expect that I had this contest until Monday, that the puzzles arrive at Barcelona. And yeah, I realized that I will have to compete today from Gisela's house. And I explained a little bit how these competitions work, and I really hope that she join us in the future. Let's see.
Yeah, we'd love to have Gisela participate in the EJJ. Yeah. Well, yeah. Good luck for the rest of your training time with Gisela, and yeah, thanks for participating tonight, Alejandro. Congratulations.
Thank you, Michela. Thank you, Christina. See you next week.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
And we have 47 finishers already. Robert has just finished. And we are rocking on. We still have about half an hour to go, a little over half an hour. So there's still time. We're still going to see a lot of finishers, and we don't have that many people left anymore. So we have 49 finished out of 81.
So, yeah, so more than half are done, but yeah, we still have plenty of people still puzzling, getting closer. Yeah, so on screen right now we have Marta, Lynn, Birgit. Oh, Birgit just finished. Yes.
Yay!
Yay! Congrats, Birgit.
Congratulations.
And Williams is finished. Let's also confirm his time. So we also have Aijalin, the puzzle piece, and she still has her puzzle piece around her head. Her world trophy is still turning, and she's getting closer towards the finish. And Smilla is also looking really good there.
Everyone is doing great. You're doing good.
Yeah, so
just one piece after another.
Yeah, some people who finished said that this is more of a harder puzzle.
It definitely is. Like just seeing that only 49 people are finished, or only 50 people are finished of 80. So that's a relatively low number compared to like the fast puzzles that we sometimes have.
Yeah, he said it was a bit stressful at the beginning and he had some technical difficulties. His Wi-Fi went out, but he managed to get back on it and puzzle away. And he was waving his Estonian flag when he finished. So go Marcus. So Siv also had some. Siv Ghetto Kartoffel says that was so hard. The lights went out 2 times, so I had to run laps to get it to start again. Oh, is it a sensor light? Well, maybe you have to just puzzle with like more movement. So like, yeah. And Lynn is done. Congrats, Lynn. Lynn Alfie. Katsalunivsky, yes, she's done. And Leah. Let me bring Leah up on screen.
The spinning globe is just mesmerizing.
Yep, Leah is done. Congrats. Good. Yeah, so I'll just fill up the screen again, see who else is in the running, and then we can have a chat with Hannah. So yeah, Hannah, if you're there, you can turn
Hannah is very prepared already.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, I'm here.
Let me find you.
Hello.
Congratulations on breaking out of your 5th place prison.
Yeah, well, placement 5th is amazing, so I would have been very happy with that, but 3rd is even better.
Yeah, well, you know, like it's so close to the podium, but still so far away.
Yeah.
Like at one
but
point.
Today it was really close, like with 1 second.
Yes.
I won Marianne, and also Emma was 5th. And it was only seconds away.
Yes, it was pretty exciting to see. How was it with the puzzle? You have done this already, right?
Yeah, I did it in April. I was traveling back from my daughter's dance competition on a train. So there is something about trains. I did it in the train without the reference image. I didn't have the image with me. I just had the blue pieces and I did it there in tight space. And then I did it a few days afterwards with a timer. So that was in April. I don't have that much recollection of this puzzle, but it's difficult. And I'm happy that I was faster than in April.
How did you approach the puzzle? Because we were mostly just like, yeah, pretty much just watching the decorations and the costumes from everyone. So like if you like guide us through of like how you did the puzzle. That would be cool.
First I did the edges, then the fairy, the light background and the trees. Then I tried, and the purple flowers I did in the beginning. I tried to do the stone, but the wolf was easier than the stone. So I did the wolf first and finished with the bottom part of this puzzle. Yeah, that's about it.
Any advice for people who are still puzzling? Maybe telling when they get to the gray parts?
Try to pay attention to the green parts and the small yellow dots. See the reference image where those are located. That might help you.
Yeah, so on the rocks there's like a moss or like a little bit of like greenery with some yellow dots. Yes, yeah, that's true. And it's not everywhere, it's just on certain parts of the rock. Okay, that's a good advice.
Yeah.
Yes, and then tell us about like your decorations, because we have seen that there was like a party sign. I do see like the puzzle pieces.
Yeah, here's a party sign because we had just my daughter's birthday party 2 days ago, so it was around. And then I had my cheese platter.
I can't really see that.
Some macarons.
Ooh, cool.
So these puzzles are waiting for the time of the worlds. when I get to do other brands and different piece counts.
So that actually brings in one question that I was about to ask you of like how you're preparing for Worlds.
Just doing Ravensburger 500s. And with Rosa, we are doing thousands. So that's it.
Yeah. And you have been on fire. Like I do see your posts on Instagram. How many puzzles do you do in a day now?
I'm trying to do 4. And if I have a free day, I'm trying to do 8. It doesn't always happen, but that's what I aim for. And after this week, I'm done. Next week is going to be easy.
So next week is going to be easy in the sense that you're taking it easy and not puzzling, or just puzzling for casual, or
no casual puzzling. I might do some fast speed puzzles, but the easy ones. I have not been doing easy puzzles. I have been only doing difficult torture puzzles. That's my training method now.
Well, Justina in the chat says, Hannah, you showing your training on Instagram inspires me to train as well.
Oh, I'm glad to hear, because sometimes I think people might be bored to see all the puzzles I do. But then I think also I want to post all my bad times or slow times and tell others that I struggle. It's hard for me too, even though I can be very fast with the easy puzzles, but the gradient, sky, nature, photos, those are difficult for me and I need to practice them. I want to show all the sides of the speed puzzling process, not just the successes.
That is actually something that is like it feels good to see also from my side, because it actually can be sometimes very discouraging to see people only post like insanely fast times. Especially if like it's a puzzle that like you did like a little before it, and then all of a sudden like you feel like you did so well, and then you see someone doing it in half the time, and then it can be so discouraging. So it's actually quite nice to see when someone who is like genuinely super fast shares something where they didn't do that well. So I can only agree with the comment that it's actually very nice that you're doing that.
Great to hear. Yeah, and also if I do 4 puzzles in a day, they all can't be a success. I'm tired. There's distractions, a lot of distractions. At the same here, there are people speaking and my family is making noise and phones ringing, and
I just want to share some feedback, Hannah. So somebody else says, that's why I love following you on Instagram. And another person says, yes, Hannah is on fire. We want to see all the puzzles. And no, we are not bored by Hannah's posts. It's super motivating.
Oh, that's great to hear. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, and she has a very simple Instagram name. It's just Hannah Puzzles, one word.
Yeah.
And then where do you get all the puzzles from? Like you have like such a huge collection. Like it feels like you have literally all the Ravensburger puzzles.
Almost. But Rina has more, like another Finnish speed puzzler. She has even more, but I buy secondhand most of my puzzles, but of course I get the new releases. And then Andrea has sent me so many great puzzles from US, but secondhand mostly. Yeah.
That is actually also pretty cool. I also like hunt mostly for secondhand puzzles, and it's like very eco-conscious. So I can only support that.
Yeah. And I'm gonna sell some after Worlds because I have way too many Ravensburger 500s at the moment.
Are you taking any puzzles to Worlds to swap and stuff?
Yes. Yeah, the pile keeps growing every day. Because people, when I post my times in Instagram, people comment about the puzzles, and then I send them a message maybe that you want me to bring this to you, the Worlds. So I'm taking some of the puzzles I have trained lately to other puzzlers to the Worlds.
That is also really, really cool.
Yeah.
So then you're going to have a full suitcase already going there. How are you going to make it back?
I'm counting on my mom's suitcase. But she's going to participate in all categories too, so.
Yay, go Hannah's mom.
Yeah.
Are you traveling with your whole family again, with your children and everyone?
No.
Or
It's just it's just me and my mom. And then my brother's wife is joining us later in the week. She's pairing up with my mom for pairs. And then for teams, they have a team with Rosa's mom, my sister, my brother's wife, and then Rosa's cousin.
Can you
That
tell
is
us?
actually so cool.
Can you tell us your mum's name so we can share for her on the live stream?
Oh, she doesn't want her name to be shared. She doesn't want.
Okay. I just
We
checked. We
to
have
figure
20.
it out.
We have 21 Finnish people.
Yeah,
So, okay.
yeah.
So she will remain anonymous.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be public. Yeah, but you will find her name there. We have a different surname.
Yeah, that's the thing. I could only find one Lehekoinen, so
Yeah.
it will remain a mystery. Oh, but good on her, and your other family members who are joining as well.
Yeah. So I'm leaving the kids home this time.
But
You want to
then we-
focus on the competition more?
Then we won't see like your son like waving the flags every
No.
time.
Yeah, but actually, I heard that there's another Finnish family coming with 11 members or something like that. So I'm counting on them to wave the flags.
Cool.
Hannah, can you tell us what would be your dream puzzle to turn up in the final? Like, what's your favorite type of puzzle?
Busy,
Pick the puzzle.
something busy, something that other people's brain go, they can't handle it, and my brain can. No gradients, no solid colors, a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
All right.
But not like Jan van Hasteren style, not that style.
Any
Not the
preference for
style.
artist?
I like Amy Stewart.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would be very happy with an Amy
Yeah.
Stewart puzzle.
Yeah.
And then, do you have any tips for people that are still training for the competition? Like, what would you recommend for people for like the last week or when they are there?
Don't stress yourself. Try to have fun. Make friends. I think most of the practice has already been done. Like, now just try to concentrate to have some good time with making new friends and meeting people and enjoying the puzzles.
Yeah, it is very true that like in the last week you can't really train anything significant anymore, which might be a relief for some people.
Yeah.
And then do you have any ideas of how you're going to tackle the qualifying round with the two puzzles?
Yeah, that's a difficult one. What if there is a difficult puzzle that I have already done, and then another that might be easier, but I have not done it? I don't know. But I'm quite sure I'm going to qualify whatever I choose. Not a crypt puzzle, not a solid color puzzle. That one I'm not going to pick. Or
No,
the peacock.
That would be not very nice to have, but like hopefully
Peacock,
they don't want
I'm
to
not
do
going
that.
to pick the peacock.
Yeah, I think I've done that puzzle just yesterday. I think we've established that the peacock is the hardest puzzle in the current collection.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Have you also done the red panda?
Yeah, I think so, but not. Oh, it's still there on my to-do pile. Last year I have done the red panda.
Okay, you have done it, but yeah,
Yeah.
in a shorter time than the peacock.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so whatever, if you pull out a peacock of the bag, you toss it away,
Don't take
and you
it,
take
don't take
everything else.
Peacock and butterfly, those are the hardest.
Peacock and
Uh,
butterfly. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. One last question. What are you bringing with you in your bag that you think other people should? Yeah. Don't forget to bring to Valladolid anything.
Just, I don't know. My brain is blank now. Just bring your good mood.
Bring your good mood. All right. Everybody bring your good mood to Valladolid.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Thanks so much, Hannah, and congratulations on a podium today.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
See you in Valladolid.
See you there.
See you there.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yes.
And Linda says she has one extra piece, while Kim is missing a piece.
And Ellen had an extra piece as well. So yeah, if you have any missing or extra pieces, send us a photo and then we can try to match you up as well. So on screen, oh, Katarina just finished. Yep, so confirm that. Congrats, Katarina. And then we looks like, yeah, so the right now coming up to the finish, we have Puk, Marina, Everly, Alexandra, Sergio, and Nora, and others are still puzzling. Now that I can have a bit more time to focus, I just want to mention, before we passed over quite quickly over Puck van Gent, but I just want to point out there are some books on the side. It look like they have puzzle pieces, which I don't recognize. Possibly puzzle boxes that come in a book-shaped box, or I don't know, or a book about puzzles. Can you see that?
I actually can't, but I'm going to try and enlarge the picture.
Yeah. And she's also
I
got like
think it is puzzles. I think it is puzzles, book-shaped puzzle boxes.
Oh, hang on. Danique wants to show something. One moment. Oh, yeah. Just a sec. I'll bring you up.
Yes, we're going to want to see Danique's companions.
Oh, they're getting a snack. Yes. They've been very patient during her puzzling, and now they're getting a snack from Danique. Very nice.
Oh, they're so cute. I have seen that they have been helping throughout the puzzle. So
Yeah.
they have been very useful assistants.
Yeah, tell us their names. We'd love to know. Yeah, and I think Puck also has a puzzle tattoo on her cheek and on her hand as well.
Yes, as far as I can see, those are puzzle pieces as well. Okay, Enzo and Elvis are the cats.
Enzo
They
and
are
Elvis.
5 months old. Oh, then I assume they are siblings.
Very cute names. Enzo and Elvis, the cats.
Yeah, 2 brothers.
Yeah, very nice.
We're always very happy with puzzling pets.
Yeah. So, yeah, Abby says that there was a series of puzzles that came in book boxes. Think they are classic fairy tale themed. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I feel like there was that I saw some special puzzles that would come in the actual box was opened up like a book, so that they look like books in the bookshelves, but they were actually puzzle boxes.
Oh, how did I not know about these? I actually have to now find out what they are and where I can get them.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much, Danique. They're absolute cuties. Yep. They're getting their little snacks. Yeah, so we didn't actually plan any other interviews. I didn't even think that far. But yeah, I think you can read some more fun facts out.
Well, I can see that Mari is still connected to the meeting. If she's still here, she could join us. In case. I'm not sure. I just see that she's still in the meeting.
Oh, yes, Mari, yes.
Yes,
Hi.
join us. Hi.
I was listening to you and I didn't realize I was not listening to YouTube like I'm supposed to be. But hello,
Hi, Mari.
How are you?
I'm good. I had a lot of fun with that puzzle and I did not expect to when I saw the picture. So that was a nice surprise.
Yeah, but then the surprise that you held up at the very end, like with the costume and everything, it was actually very appropriate.
This is not a surprise. This is a reality. Yeah, I've been saving all my wrapping paper and I wanted to make Koo a fancy dress. And it was like, I can puzzle or I can cut up wrapping paper. And I have to make an adult decision to do children's games instead of children's crafts. So I'm very sad to not have a costume. I'm always the person with a costume.
Yeah, well, you can do that all at Worlds if you're bringing any costumes.
Yeah, maybe.
Or just send Jim along with something.
Yeah.
Maybe the top hat. I think the top hat was pretty cool.
There's been discussion of a top hat. We're trying to figure out how to transport it across the world and still have it look like a top hat when we arrive. So
Well, wear it. I think
that's actually brilliant. Why didn't we think of that? I'm gonna tell him immediately, and he will.
I think nobody's going to look at you weirdly when you're marching through an airport and across the world in a top hat.
Which is covered in puzzle pieces, of course.
Yes.
Well, I can imagine like turning up at the security thing and they're like swabbing it, like, are there drugs hidden in here somewhere, you know?
Definitely somebody walking through an airport with a hat covered in puzzle pieces, a top hat covered in puzzle pieces, is probably on some kind of drug. So I imagine TSA is going to get involved, but that's okay. We've padded our travel time.
Yes.
Well,
bring the top hat.
Yeah, I didn't even think of wearing it. That's amazing. First, you just saved us hours and hours and hours of engineering.
yeah, well, there you go. Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, like, we have been talking with Jim, and you're actually bringing some puzzles for me. So,
Yes.
so now I have freed up some space for the puzzles, so that the top hat is not taking up the space for there.
Absolutely right about that. Trade-off. Well done.
And don't forget all the empty space inside the top hat. You can stuff some bags of puzzle pieces in there. Then they don't get charged for the weight limit.
They're not weighing humans yet, huh?
Well, not yet.
Yeah, not yet. You're too heavy. You must take 4 puzzles out of your pockets.
Yeah.
Yes. How is your last week going to be before traveling? How much puzzling do you have planned in? Are you swamped with work, or are you already taking time off so that you can prepare mentally?
No, I probably won't take time off. I get too like jittery. So the worst thing I can do is take time off, because then I'll start thinking and I'll get in my head. So I feel most comfortable when my fingers are in the pieces and I feel like I'm in that flow. So I will be training quite a lot. I've got my stack for today. I don't know how I'm going to fit them in because my work schedule is crazy, but theoretically I'm doing 6 today.
Nice.
I'm 2 in. I have about 2 free hours in the rest of the day. I don't know how I do 4 puzzles in 2 hours, but we're going to try.
Well, you just have to do them fast.
Yeah, that's the idea. Usually the math doesn't work out and today's stack leaks into tomorrow, but I'm just trying to get through things so I feel like I'm in the flow.
And then, yeah, how are you planning out your Worlds Week? Of like, how much puzzling do you plan to do outside the competition?
I'm going to try and keep the piece count less. The schedule that I got given at Worlds is, if you look at it one way, it's very challenging because I'm in the last group for every event, which means I have to go right before every final, and right before every semi. So my breaks are not built in. At first that really freaked me out, but then I realized what it does mean is I have 2 days that are technically off. Like I don't puzzle on Thursday and I don't on Tuesday and I don't puzzle on Friday. So in that way, I have to really use those days off to rest. For me, being rested is the key component for doing my best versus doing my mediocre, which is not what you want to take to Worlds. So I have to make sure that I'm sleeping or I'm not going to be very happy with the experience. So building in a lot of rest time. I will be puzzling with my team, who I'm very excited about. We've been practicing over Zoom, but we don't live close. So we've never actually been on the table together, and we won't get to be until we're in Spain. So we're going to go put all that theory that we've been setting up into practice, and that will be fun.
Oh, wow. How do you practice teams through Zoom?
So we do a lot of, we work on strategies. There are a lot of things that I've developed. Jim and I do a lot of coaching, and the advantage for me, because I live in the house with Jim, I think other puzzlers are by themselves. So when they think about puzzling in their head, they don't have to have specific words for things, but Jim and I have to talk to each other, 2 separate brains. So from the beginning, we have to develop very specific language about how we describe elements of a puzzle, actions you take, strategies you do, et cetera, et cetera. So we've cataloged a lot of language, and that's really useful. And my team has folks that I've worked with separately, even though they haven't worked together. So like Sammy Brahma is on the team. She and I have worked together extensively on Wicked Quick and as pairs, and she's amazing. So we have a language that we use. My pairs partner, Hannah Sigler, who I'm pairing with for Worlds, we also paired at the US Nationals. And so we've practiced together and developed language. And then Karen Nill is joining us. She's a relative newcomer to the speed puzzling world, but she's insane, so fast. And the thing she's a wild card, the thing she sees and the thing she goes for, I look at the choice and she describes what she's doing. And I'm like, okay, I wouldn't, but if you're going to, and then it's done. It's crazy. I don't know how her brain is wired, but I'm here for it. So we've done a lot of practicing how to talk to each other, because that's the most important thing I think in pairs and teams is like, can you communicate? And that's what we're practicing about. We all know how to put pieces in, but can we talk to each other effectively? That's been the practice.
Since you mentioned that like you have developed like language, like what is the coolest lingo that you have that you use for like some puzzling moves, or
That's
like, what expressions do you have?
What is cool? Well, they're very technical things. So we talk about like different building strategies. Like, are you going to do islands? Are you going to DR? Are you doing sunbursting? We talk about, being a zoom in and zoom out. Like, do you need to take a higher view of things, or do you need to like narrow your focus? Those are pretty normal. I think we have some slang that has developed. People will coin terms based on experience. One of my personal top prideful moment of a puzzle term I've come up with comes from the circles of colors. So you know how often in the circle of colors, the biggest section are the blues, and they're all kind of like, it's a bigger section, it's murkier, and it's harder to tell the difference. So every time you do the circle and you're like, oh, yellows were great, greens were great, purples were great, and then suddenly there's all those blues. I coined the term being bamboozled, which is what happens to you when you end up in like a sea of blue and you can't tell the difference. So that gets useful. I'm not sure how well that helps a team move forward, but it certainly like described your situation in a way that allows you to vent the emotion.
No, it describes the emotion pretty well.
Yeah, I've been bamboozled. Yeah. I don't know if that's cool, but it's certainly, I am disproportionately proud of that.
Yeah, I actually really like the question that Michelle, you're muted.
Sorry, I just have to jump in for a moment. We have about 6 minutes left. And Daniela just finished. You want to wave us, show us your hands, Daniela?
Show a close-up of your hands.
Venezuela
So cool.
And Dutch hands.
Is that glitter on the Venezuelan
It
hand?
looks like maybe sequins or some like glitzy stones. Maybe.
Oh, rhinestones, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Very nice,
Look,
Daniela.
it looks so cool.
Yes, and there's the Venezuela flag.
So cool. Aha, that's why. Okay.
Ah,
I
yes.
actually never realized that there's stars in the flag. I only thought that it's the colors.
So now we will
I
recognize
have learned something
flag.
today.
Yes, now we will recognize the Venezuelan flag with the stars.
Really
Thanks,
cool.
thanks to Daniela's hands. Yeah, so thanks, Daniela. And yeah, keep on going, Dora, Christina, Everly, Alexandra, Sergio, Frederica, and Alexandra. We just want to do a shout out to Christina. Congratulations to Christina and her husband on their silver wedding anniversary. Keep going, Christine. You've got this, from Rachel.
Woo! Silver wedding anniversary.
So-
Yes. So one thing I wanted to ask Mari, I really like Michelle's question earlier of like, what puzzle would you want to come up in the finals?
Yeah, I have worked very hard in my puzzling and keep working very hard to not have favorite things, because I think so much of it is mental. And if the puzzle comes out of the bag and you're like, oh no, like you're going to tank your own time just because you're mad at it. So Jim and I always talk about when we're training and when we're working with anybody else, like whatever comes out of the bag, that is your favorite puzzle for the next hopefully 32 minutes. That is your favorite puzzle. And then at minute 33, you can hate it and curse it and set it on fire. I have burned 2 puzzles in my life. Because I was
Really?
them. Yes, I have. It was very cathartic. One of them was such a bad quality puzzle. It actually didn't burn. It just made foul smelling green smoke. And it's a wonder the cops didn't come. but the point is, when it comes out of the bag, you have to love it. And I was so grateful for the competition today, because I got to really practice that. I've had a bad streak of being daunted by puzzles in practice. And today when that wolf came out of the bag, I'm like, oh no, it's dark, it's fur. I've never seen it before. This is not a brand I know. Here we go again. And I went, no. I love this now. And it totally changed the experience. So I do not try to predict. I do not try to have favorites. I work on making friends with whatever comes out of the table.
That is great advice though, which like everyone can take to heart who is listening on the stream as well. Like I very much recognize myself that I can very much tank my own times as well if I get something that I don't like, because I really get like distracted by how much I don't like what I see.
Yeah. It's so easy to fight with the puzzle, right? But like the puzzle doesn't care if you like it or not. Right? And you can only affect yourself.
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah.
And Alexandra just finished. Congrats, another finish
Congratulations.
before the end.
Wolf friends, everybody wolf friends.
Yes. Loving the wolves, the pack of wolves. Yeah. Any other words of wisdom for those who are still puzzling in these last minutes?
Keep making friends with it and go. Because the close, you can get to the point where you know where every piece is going to go in. Get whatever stage you're at right now, treat it like a close and get those pieces in. Just boom, 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 boom. However much you can. We're rooting for you guys.
Yeah, Everly's close. She's only got the rocks left. Frederica looks like just a handful. Alexandra also, yeah, some gaps in the top section, and Sergio working on the rocks. Yeah, 2 minutes to go. Still more pieces can be placed. Did you have a chance to watch the video? Did you see some of the decorations and the costumes?
I did. They're amazing. I also just watched a bunch of hands speed up, and that made me really happy. Go. Speed up your hands.
Oh, Alexandra's mascot is adorable. Now we can actually see it's an owl.
Oh, hang on. Let me get a close-up.
Let's get a close-up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yes. An owl.
There.
Yeah.
It's a
Feeling
party owl.
very party-ish. Looks like he's having a nice holiday at the beach. Yeah. All right. Congrats, Alexandra. Thank you. And if he has a name, you can write that in the chat. Let us know what your owl is called.
Do you have a mascot, Mari?
Of course. Here's Koo.
Oh,
He's not
is it
just
a Highland cow?
he's a Huon Koo. Yes, he is. His name is Koo. And people have seen him on EJJ before. It's spelled with 3 O's. Koo.
And Frederica and Everly are down. Woohoo, guys!
And the owl is called Eduardo.
In the Well done, Frederica. Well done, Everly.
Well done.
Finishing a puzzle like this in the time is a huge accomplishment. Very, very well done.
It sometimes almost makes you happier than actually finishing it fast.
Frederica says it was so hard. Yes.
Yeah, but you're done.
You made
You
it.
did it.
So we have 30 seconds left. Oh,
Go.
Alexandra, a few more pieces.
Just the last few pieces. Dora can almost open the champagne.
Oh, I had champagne today.
Ooh.
I was at
Oh yes,
a
you were at the
wedding.
right? Yeah.
So 8 seconds.
Go, everybody. How many pieces in 8 seconds?
5,
Go.
4, 3,
3,
2,
2, 1, and time's up.
stop. Time's up. Oh, so close. Alexandra and Sergio. And,
Only a couple of pieces.
Hmm.
This was an amazing competition. I'm not afraid to say it.
Well, thank you so much, Mari. We won't keep you any more minutes from your training, say your boot camp.
Yeah,
Thank
get back to the puzzles.
Thanks so much,
Congrats.
Mari.
See you next week. Kind of, a little over a week.
Yeah, so Sergio, you can count up your pieces and add them to the app. Oh yes, Sergio had 29 pieces. Oh, Alexandra 13. Oh, so close.
You can
Oh.
still finish it.
Yeah. You're finished. Well, thank you, everybody. Oh yeah, still waiting for a couple more pieces to be counted. And yeah, thanks everyone who was commenting on the chat. Oh, and Puzzle Fox says, I'm a big fan of Dora, by the way. I'm cheering for her on every EJJ and love how she's doing her best every time. Never give up.
Yes,
Yeah.
Dora has an entire fan club. At the Trier Marathon, we actually told her that she has an entire fan club who is always rooting for her at EJJs.
Yeah, it was so nice. And you know, even at the Worlds as well, we're not just cheering for the fastest people, we're also cheering for everyone, those who are having their first competition, those who just want to finish in the time limit, those just who are just giving it a shot. We want everyone to achieve their goals and have a good time. So yeah, King is also a fan of Dora, and I had the pleasure to puzzle with her in Trier. Oh, that's lovely. And yeah, so I will take my time in the next couple of days to go through and read all the messages, and also to go back and to check all the screens and notice all the details. So yeah, if you took, yeah, make sure if you use Instagram to share some photos of your mascots and your table set up so that we can get a better view in case we missed something. And we're really grateful for all the effort and the creativity, imagination. I just love seeing all the things that the participants came up with.
It's also just so nice that the whole thing just turned into a party, and the casual conversation in some parts, and like how everyone was participating in the chat as well. So it was really nice how everyone got together for like a pre-world celebration.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I wanted. I was just hoping to use it when the last party went really well, and people said that they'd like another one, wondering when would be the next occasion, and thought, yeah, why not before the Worlds to we're getting all our team shirts ready anyway. I mean, at least I have a pile of shirts of what I'm going to bring to the Worlds with me, and thinking about all the positive affirmations, and wanting to wish everybody the best. So why not do it together?
And also, this is like a good chance for everyone to see that there's like friends around here. There's people that you can like go up to at Worlds once you're there. There's people that you are going to recognize from the live streams as well that you have probably seen at these competitions. So it's a good chance for everyone to get like a last boost of motivation for the Worlds week.
Yes, and as Hannah says, make friends, and don't forget to talk to people and enjoy that aspect. So we have Dora's piece count as well. Everybody has put their times in, their piece count in, and we say thank you, Dora. Yeah, and now you can enjoy that champagne, have a drink perhaps, or leave it for the next party. Yes. All right. Thanks everyone. Thanks Fuji, and
thank you so much.
See you at the next live stream.
Bye.
Bye.